Hi guys, it's Mary and I'm coming to you from my channel today to do some Wet n Wild. Now I did go to the drugstore and purchase an entire Wet n Wild face from primer to mascara. And I filmed a video which came off very snobby because I did it live, like first time ever doing it. And I got two of their foundations. And okay, so I got this primer, right? It's this. Okay, and this primer, it goes on like a lotion or a moisturizer, and then it kind of turns powdery. But when I put on the foundation, it rolled. Like, I will try to find the picture and insert it here, nasty rolling all over my face. So since that happened with I decided I wasn't going to use that today. So instead, today I did use drugstore, not Wet n Wild though, but I used this L'Oreal primer instead. And instead of using the Wet n Wild, because I used two different foundations with them, not today, but I used this one. And I'm not going to go into the deets on it very much. But anyway, but I thought that my good friend Laura from Laura's Shake Up Makeup had said this one was good. And I got it, and guys, it made me sick. I mean, I had to actually physically go take off all my makeup and go lay down. It made me sick to my stomach. I ended up getting a headache when I used it. It smells like, to me, it smells like toxic plastic toys from China. It's a BB cream. Now, it did have pretty good coverage, but the smell just made me so sick I couldn't stand it. So the foundation that I used today instead then was this L'Oreal cushion makeup. So I do like this stuff, but I would never purchase this and wear it on a daily basis because this is, you get practically nothing in here. A half an ounce for 16 bucks, that's ridiculous. But the coverage on it isn't bad. I like it okay, but I would not buy it again. But anyway, all of that just to say that I'm doing all drugstore, and but I chose and elected to not go with the primer, the BB cream, or the foundation from Wet n Wild. I will attempt to use their new brushes, but this is what I have to say about them. They shed like crazy. Super, super soft. But as you can see, I don't know if you can pick this up or not. We got hairs already sticking out of this thing. The Kabuki leaves hairs on your face. This one wasn't too bad. I do like this little one. I like to put concealer and stuff on with this. These eye brushes are super soft, but you know, what do you expect for this price? I guess I was expecting e.l.f. I want to go ahead and say here that there are two products I was so frustrated with. I absolutely, in that first video, just threw them out completely. It was an eyebrow pencil and an eyeliner, which I don't even know why they have. Two eyeliners, in fact. I bought a navy and I bought a purple, and both of them hurt to put on. Like, I even lit one on fire to soften it up. They absolutely hit the trash, so I don't even have them here to show you. So instead, I'll be using Rimmel Scandal Eyes and NYX. So here we go. So you know that what's on my face then is the L'Oreal primer base, the L'Oreal foundation, and oh, I forgot. I used Milani eye base because I forgot and gave away my Wet n Wild one to my daughter, and I never replaced it. So this is the Wet n Wild all natural palette, and I picked it up at Walmart. I really like this palette a lot. It doesn't have a lot of glitter in it like one that I picked up at Walgreens. So I'm keeping this palette. Now, you do see me using these brushes that came from Wet n Wild, but obviously I've got two. They're both the same kind, so I am going to have to pull in some other brushes, but I do make sure that they are also ones that you can find at the drugstore, or rather the Target, because I think that I used Sonia Kashuk brushes. This color is my favorite color, but you better be careful with it because it can get out of hand really quick, but it is my favorite color in the palette. Okay, so now I'm just using this Sonia Kashuk knockout pencil brush to concentrate more of that color on the outer lid to make a little outer V and under my eye, because I blended it out with that Wet n Wild brush, and so I want to make sure it's more concentrated now. This is a Sonia Kashuk number 20. You can't beat this brush to blow out. So making sure that I blend that in really well with this brush so that it doesn't look too outrageous. And now I'm coming in here with this color. None of these colors, by the way, have names. So packing it on the lid, but you'll see that I'm not really pleased with it. So I'll grab NYX and then go back in. If you've never seen one of my videos before, or you're unfamiliar with this, this is NYX white eyeshadow base, and it basically will just get this shade here and really intensify it and make it pop. Okay, so this is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette in Dulce de Leche. And I actually, if you can believe it, would put this up against my Marc Jacobs contour palette, the Insta Marc. I think it does just as well. And when I run out of the Marc Jacobs, I will continue to use this. Okay, this is Be Very Careful with It. That's what this is. It's a Wet n Wild icon blush called Mellow Wine. And you better be careful when you come into this. It's really potent stuff. This is their version of a wax pencil. It's called Wet n Wild Color Icon Brow Shaper. And a cute name, A Clear Conscience. And then now I'm going to use the Wet n Wild mattifying powder in Matte About You to just set my T-zone. And I like this. This is comparable to my NARS. And this is MAC's Soar lip liner. And the reason I'm using it is because I didn't pick up lipstick. I picked up lip balm. So I'm putting this down as a base and using this lip balm. Now this lip balm is in Rico Mauve. It's called Mega Slicks and I really like this. Alrighty, so you remember I told you before about the eyeliners. So I've replaced those with the Rimmel Soft Kohl Kaja. And this is Wet n Wild's version of a eyelash primer, and it's called Committed to Prime. Isn't that cute? It's really not half bad. I mean, I've used worse, like NYX. It's time to do the eyebrows, and as I told you, that eyebrow pencil I picked up from them, I threw it against the wall. So this is a mascara, and I'm going to show you, compare it to the Benefit Gimme Brow, because it works along the same principle, but I want you to see the difference in the size of the brushes. So you have to be very careful with this. If you're like me and you don't have very many eyebrows, so if you had eyebrows, I think this would be a good product, but I didn't have a lot. So I did use it, but I found what I liked it better for was covering up the gray in my hair. Okay, so now I'm just going to take a big fluffy powder brush by it, and I think it's the Heavenly Luxe, and just kind of blend everything out. And now I'm going to take the NYX Micro Brow Pencil and taupe and go ahead and fill in the rest of my brows. Okay, this thing is called Mega Glow Illuminating Palette. It's in Catwalk Pink. It's a highlighter, but there's glitter in it, and I think it'd be more suited to a younger girl. I mean, that's okay. I just wish I'd remember that I already owned Reserve Your Cabana and used it instead. But it's not a bad product. Okay, so this mascara is called Max Fanatic. It's a cat eye. The brush on it reminds me a little bit of the L'Oreal Butterfly. And, you know, I mean, it's not my favorite mascara, of course, but for the amount of money I paid for this, it really wasn't a bad mascara. It stayed all day long. It didn't flake. It didn't transfer on me. Okay, so I'm done, and I went over and grabbed my Makeup Forever Mist and Fix. And this is a close-up of these shades, and the swatches on my arm that were taken and done with a brush over a primer. Okay, so that's the look I come up with for you with the Wet n Wild. Yeah. If you're not having a blessed day, please go out and be a blessing to somebody else. And until next time, love you. See ya. Bye.
How many people want to come with me? Let's braid our hair. Get some beads. Let's go there. Where the blue water is. You and me and Bob Marley. Such a great poet. Every day and every night we'll be together. With the roof high over our heads, we'll share the shelter of my single bed. Who's out for a holiday? Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? Whoa. Somebody braid my hair and give me a tan. I wanna go. Hang out and do Bob Marley. Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? You just sing with me. I love Bob Marley. Don't you? I knew you did. I'm wild. Woohoo! I'm wet and I'm wild. Yeah, instead of Girls Gone Wild, it's Wet and Wild. I'm Girl Gone Wild. Yeah, I'm wet and wild because of this. Okay, just wanted to let you know, about 8 hours later, my makeup is held up pretty good. But there's something else going on that we need to have a talk about.